through the sky, like dawn learned how to scream. Every heartbeat in my chest feels smaller than it seemed. I knew the boy who laughed at kings, who slept beneath the stars. But now the heavens bend for him, and I don't know what we are. The earth was breaking underneath, mountains split like paper thin. Then 7 emerald halos burned, and he became the storm within. Eyes like suns I cannot touch, voice like thunder wrapped in grace. And every enemy that stood before him vanished without trace. He moved and time itself obeyed. The oceans bowed their heads. Reality came loose at every glowing step he tread. The universe called out his name like prayer upon the wind. And for one terrible second I was scared of him. Because gods don't bleed, gods don't shake, gods don't grin with frosting on their face. Gods don't trip or laugh too loud or hold me close when storms roll in. But Sonic does, Sonic did. So how do you love a god when you knew him as a boy? When his hands once held chili dogs instead of worlds destroyed? How do you stand beside the light without disappearing too? When he could tear apart creation just to make it back to you. Oh, I see forever in his eyes, bright enough to blind the stars above. But somehow he still looks at me like I'm the one he loves. Tell me, how do you love a god? He floated there above the war, golden fire in his hair. The silence after victory felt holy in the air. The freedom fighters stared at him like people do a shrine. And I hated how my heart agreed that he was half divine. But then he landed softly near, boots touching broken stone. And the first thing Supersonic did was ask if I'd gotten home. Not, did you see my power? Not, fear what I've become. Just gentle hands upon my cheek and Sal, are you alright, hon? And gods shouldn't sound that warm, that kind. Should know the shape of my hand in theirs by heart. But he does, he always will. So how do you love a god when the galaxies obey? When the stars ignite around him just because he wills their blaze? How do you keep your courage when his fury shakes the night? When every myth and prophecy says no one survives the light? But I've seen him curled up half asleep, muttering dreams into my shoulder blades. And I know beneath the golden fire my Sonic never changed. Still, it's terrifying to love a god. If one day he outlives us all, if time can't touch his skin, if centuries turn kingdoms dust while he keeps running still, will he remember acorn crowns, secret kisses in the rain? Will he remember being mortal before power knew his name? And if heaven ever claims him, worship what he's made of. I'll stand beside him, take his hand, and teach the world